left you pretty like lights in the city. Girl, I want you back it up for Babbzy. One drop. Your waistline moving like evicted family. Back it up for Babbzy, girl, and one drop. Girl, drop, drop. Hey, drop down your body, girl, drop, drop. For Babbzy, drop down your body, girl, drop, drop. Yes, drop down your body, girl, drop, drop. For Babbzy, drop down your body, girl, drop, drop. Take it down to the ground, girl, drop, drop. Take it drop down your body, girl, drop, drop. Drop down your body, girl, drop, drop, drop. Hey, drop down your body, stick it and twerk, wiggle and work. Let the bumper go down until it grazes in the air. 'Cause your body ain't stiff like you inside the mark. Walk up on Babbzy like she man getting horn. Then I like rubber in your...
Which leads me to my second topic, which is about Caribbean blogging, this whole industry, working with these people, dealing with the drama. I'm really at my wit's end with all of this, and I wanted to really come and really be honest about what is going on in Caribbean blogging and why this is the fastest sinking blogging category out here. Now, let me break down what blogging is, because a lot of people are not sure on what blogging is. And I'm not talking about reality video bloggers who walk around with the camera all day and, you know, show their life and stuff like that. That's actually separate from what I'm talking about. Bloggers generally are experts on various topics. Now, bloggers found a way to expedite the process, I guess, having to go back to school, having to go to do this, you know. So technology bloggers are people who review technology. Marquez Brownlee, for example, he is a person that is heavily called upon, a black technology blogger who his reviews on gadgets, you know, the Samsung S8, he just did a review on it, you know, he does reviews on Teslas, you know, and this is money making for him. Like, he's called by these companies to review their products, paid, this and that. Like, that is what blogging is. So he's a technology expert, right? And then in technology blogging, you have the application side where people would be able to tell you about the latest updates to Final Cut and why they think is better than, you know, Adobe After Effects and whatever. So that's what you have in the technology blogging world. These companies contact these people and pay them to review their gadgets, their applications, etc. In beauty blogging, it's the same thing. There are women that review foundations for dark skin, for this, for that, and these companies, Maybelline, L'Oreal, CoverGirl, contact these women, pay them for their following, and pay them to review their items. So now we get to Caribbean blogging, and I'm gonna move over the food and travel people, because they actually do belong to food and travel. They just happen to review Caribbean food and Caribbean travel. They're not actually in this whole Caribbean blogging category. So Caribbean blogging basically has a few subcategories. The main subcategory for Caribbean blogging is dancehall reviews. Now, why dancehall reviews is a dying blogging category, let me explain. I'm going to compare hip-hop bloggers compared to dancehall bloggers and show you why there's a very big difference in our industries and why dancehall blogging will never get off the ground. Hip-hop bloggers, let's say Karen Civil, they are used and leveraged heavily by producers, by artists, by everyone, because again, they're seen as experts on hip-hop music. So Drake is going to give Karen Civil his album early, either in a release party, whatever, for her to hear the songs, review them, and then go and to her million followers be like, Drake has a great album, he disses so-and-so and so-and-so, this is why you need to buy it. So Karen Civil, multi-millionaire as a hip-hop blogger. We don't have that in dancehall. The difference is, in dancehall, one, dancehall bloggers have to fight against dancehall artists and dancehall producers for popularity. Because in the Caribbean, I don't know if you've noticed, there's this big struggle to be popular. So you have selectors who want to be the biggest person in the dance over artists, and there's a whole bunch of crazy shit going on that you don't really see in the other genres of music. So with dancehall, you have dancehall producers, dancehall artists that don't like dancehall bloggers. And why they don't like them, again, popularity and other reasons, but it goes a step further. Now, I'm going to talk to you about copyright drama, which is what is really stifling our industry. Copyright drama in Caribbean blogging is probably the biggest deterrent to even do anything with Caribbean music. So you will notice lately that you would get a copyright warning on YouTube, and it's kind of a little bit different on Facebook and Instagram. But on YouTube, if I upload a video and I have a song in it and it's a copyrighted song, I will get a copyright warning. A copyright warning is not a big deal. The only issue with a copyright warning is that the monetized money that you make from that video would go to the individual who owns the copyright to that material. So if I play 5 seconds of a song and it is copyrighted, my 40-minute video and all the money that I make from it now goes to the person who owns that song because they own the rights to the video. Sounds pretty simple, right? All right. Now, in Caribbean blogging, our issue is copyright infringement and copyright striking, which dancehall producers love to do. And I'll give you an example of something that I faced. I went to Sting a year and I videotaped Sting. And I had a media pass, I had everything. I came back on YouTube and I put up my videos on YouTube. And then all of a sudden, I got my videos pulled down and my channel was going to be deleted, and I didn't understand what the hell was going on. So the individuals who pay-per-view stream Sting, they copyright strike my channel saying that I don't have rights to the material. It wasn't Sting that gave me the copyright strike. It was the people who streamed Sting that gave me the copyright strike. Now, in a world of maturity, if you come to me and you say, yo, Babbzy, you weren't allowed to really videotape that event, like Reggae on the Hill, I would have just taken it down. These guys are not like that. These guys are so vindictive and evil, they want your channel to fall apart. So a copyright strike is like almost getting a speeding ticket on your license. And too many tickets, your license gets suspended. Too many copyright strikes, your channel comes down. So you would think that somebody who is a producer wants you to promote their song, promote what's going on. No, because if your video gets 40,000 views and their video only got 5,000 promoting the same song, they feel like you think you look bigger than them and they will copyright strike your video. Now, the money would have been going to them, but they're so bad-minded they don't care. They want the popularity so much that they will strike your channel and pull your video down. So dancehall bloggers, dancehall reviewers cannot play 95% of the songs in their videos to review and say to you, yo, this is the part that's bad and this and that, because these guys fight against them. Where in hip-hop, Drake is not going to copyright strike Karen Civil for reviewing his song on a video. They know that that's promotion, but in our industry, they see that as competition. Which is why people will say I'm biased when I do reviews and I play music. I'm not biased, but I know that Lil Rick is not going to strike my channel. I know that Conscience is not going to strike my channel. I know that Octane is not going to strike my channel if I play one of their songs. The other day, I put up something for Garland and it got a copyright warning, and I was like, yo, Garland, da-da-da-da, and I just let him know like the song has a warning why I'm pulling it down. Because these guys don't sit on YouTube and be like, oh my God, Babbzy's video had da-da-da-da-da, strike her, strike them. But this is what a lot of these producers do. They sit and they just basically strike against bloggers. So none of us are going to talk about your music, right? So now we're in a situation that we don't talk about your music. Anytime we do, you have death threats going on in the conversation. So people are like, huh? And again, this is a business. It is to make money. Sponsors are not going to look at a conversation about shotting up Rasul, Gaza, and be like, let's put my money there. They're going to be like, what? They're not going to invest in a channel. So when you see these channels and they're like, I have this amount of subscribers, I have that amount of subscribers, they're not making money because no one is going to invest in that. Nobody is investing in that. Trust me. The money is not in death threats and wanting to blow up Gaza and wanting to blow up Vendetta. Like, there's no money there. Which in turn leads me to the next part of the reason why this industry is a struggle, because even the people who are bloggers are against each other. There's always videos of somebody throwing shade, saying this, saying that. When you watch all the other bloggers, I just saw the same Marquez Brownlee on Casey Neistat's video. They're cross-branding. We don't do that because it's about, oh, mina this and mina that and whatever. So we don't even work together. While all these other categories, they work together, they cross-brand, they cross-link, and that's why they're growing and we will never grow because we don't stick together. Now, the last issue with this category starts with a problem that all of us are responsible for. We have this new group of mudslinging, shit-disturbing, fuckery people. That's all I can call them. I don't know how other else to refer to them as, but they're shit disturbers. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the people who basically call themselves bloggers. They're not bloggers. They don't specialize in anything. Well, maybe specializing in fuckery does make you a blogger. But they get up in the morning, they beg people for credit to put on their phone, they go live, they talk people's business, they lie, they call police and make false reports on people. They call Children's Aid on people. They call immigration and ICE on people. And they sit all day on Facebook and they cuss each other, suck out on this and suck out on that. And this is the most rapidly growing category for Caribbean blogging. So much so that when I talk to people and brands, I get this question all the time. Besides you, who is blogging in the Caribbean about structured content? And it's like, they will be like, well, I saw a video of so-and-so, you know, and they're talking about, you know, sucking out this and that. And they're so confused about what Caribbean blogging is. And the reason that they're confused is because all people are seeing in their feeds coming to the forefront now are a bunch of people who want to beg on social media, lie on social media, create drama on social media. And people now think that that's what Caribbean blogging is. Oh, the Caribbean bloggers are always fighting. The Caribbean bloggers are always this. The Caribbean bloggers are always that. And it's unappealing for business. So someone like me now who's in here for business, I've had to have conversations with people that are like, no, well, here is why my blogging is totally different than the individual's name you're bringing up. So seriously, it's at a stage now where we just have shit fuckery disturbers. We have producers and artists who want to strike our channel any chance we get. We have people in the actual blogging arena who all they do is talk about who have more subscribers and who have Batiman and who have this. It is really not going to work. So for me, I have rebranded successfully that I don't get dragged in that. But when I have business conversations with people, this is what keeps coming up. Well, why is this happening? Why are they doing this? Because in any other genre, no one supports this kind of fuckery. Except for Caribbean people. They find it funny for someone to go on a video blog and talk about, well, so-and-so's father raped them and them go on like them this and them that. And it's just like, why are you guys supporting this? So really and truly, for those of you who ask me questions all the time and say about Caribbean blogging and music reviews and this and that, and I'll be like, well, it's a long story. This is why. And for me, if you are not a person that is really willing to jump over every single hurdle, nerves of steel, creative as hell, that you can find your way around these people that are striking your channel and pulling you down and talking about sucking out body holes and stuff, I wouldn't even tell you to get involved in Caribbean blogging because there's no future in this type of blogging the way that it is now. And until it cleans up and bloggers get along and stop lying on each other and making up stories to get views, and there's no money in Facebook views. I keep telling people this. Your subscriber count has no money in it. You could have 1,000 subscribers and be making way more money than a person who has 100,000 subscribers. I keep saying this, but all years, well, my subscriber count is at this and my subscriber count is at that, to the point where I've hidden my subscriber count because I don't want that conversation, because it's not a business related conversation. You don't go into a company and they're like, well, how many subscribers do you have? You know, they're like, yo, I saw the engagement, I saw this, I saw that. Companies will sponsor you with 500 subscribers. But if you have 100,000 subscribers, and you're doing the wrong content and having the wrong engagement, you will never make money. So it doesn't matter if you have 1 billion subscribers. If you're talking about shooting up Gaza, no one will ever sponsor you. If you're threatening people, you will not get sponsored. If you have people threatening you, like, there's no money in that. And I don't know what else to say. I feel so bad for this industry because when I started blogging, as I said, it was a way for me to jump out of having to go back to journalism school or school for journalism and communications, etc., because I wanted to kind of do this type of thing. And blogging made me kind of exponentially move ahead forward. And it was a promising category. It was a category for people who truly love music, who truly love reggae, soca, to come in and do stuff. But all that has happened in this fucking industry is everybody talking about who's a Batman and who is this and who is that, and this is so ugly looking. There's no hope for this category until people start getting their acts together. So there you have it. The hatred in our industry and why we will never move forward, and how sad it is for me because I am a person that likes to see people progress and move forward. But right now, I don't know if we're talking about white people not being in music, we gonna have a problem. If we don't stop hating on each other and stop threatening to shoot each other and blow up people because they like Vybz Kartel, we gonna have a problem. So that's how I feel. I know it's been a long rant. I'm sorry. But I just had to get all of this off my chest so you guys could really understand what really does go on behind the scenes back here. Anyhow, I'm going to be coming back in the week a few times because I have some videos to catch up on. I'm going to break down the soca genres for you guys. I know that you all have been asking me about it, so yes, I'm going to break down the different kinds of soca, etc. I will be back in the week with a Caribbean music review as well. And I have my top 10 crop over songs picked so far. A whole bunch of stuff is coming, so make sure you are subscribed to me here and tune in. Mwah. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.
Girl, you're pretty like lights in the city. Girl, I want you back it up for Babbzy. One drop. Your waistline moving like evicted family. Back it up for Babbzy, girl, and one drop. Girl, drop. Hey, drop down your body, girl, drop. For Babbzy, drop down your body, girl, drop. Yes, drop down your body, girl, drop. For Babbzy.